Alrighty, how y'all doing this week? I haven't posted in 2 weeks because I've been back in Southern Pines doing some stuff, working in the garage there on that table y'all saw in the last video. And I'll have that up here soon. Also, I played in a member guest golf tournament, and y'all didn't want to see the ruckus of that. So, anyway, I hope you enjoy this week's video. This is a continuation of the toilet somewhat. Well, it is a continuation of the toilet. It's just me getting the wiring done. It's something that took all day to do. So I hope y'all get something out of it. How difficult or how easy it can be to do some wiring. Alrighty, so we'll see you at the end of the video. Alrighty. So I've got to get started on projects. I'm not actually finish up projects. Kind of just been screwing around, half-ass doing things, and this time I got to get things done. Okay, as y'all know, I wired up the toilet a while back, a few weeks ago, and still haven't run the wires correctly. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to go ahead and get these wires run. This wire runs down through there, and then you can see it comes down through there. So what I'm going to do first is just cut the wire, that part, then go start pulling it through, and we'll see how we go. Let's see. Okay. I guess I should tape this up, make it a little easier to pull through. And I should be able to push it through right there. Find that hole. Huh. Actually, doesn't want to pull through there too easy. Too wide the hole there. So let's cut these off. Cut these end terminals off. Actually, let's just cut the wire off. We just cut the whole wire off. I've got enough wire. So now I can just push that through, hopefully. Yeah. Ooh. Let's get this. This hole could be a little bit bigger, but I guess if it's not so wide, it won't chafe. Okay, I think that's probably enough. Okay, so next is to get it through that side there. Okay, so come over here. That is up under here. Okay. Okay. Let's go feed that back through there.
Where's the end of the wire? Gotta get that through there. Okay. Alright. Let's go pull that through. Alrighty. I need to leave some more. I need to leave enough wire in here to be able to attach it. Okay, that looks about right. Okay, now let's figure out where it goes from there. Let's see. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay, there it goes. And there's some wire clips on there, so I gotta take down. It's clipped together. So I gotta take those loose to get it through. Alright. So let me get that. Let me get some of that stuff loose, get some of the stuff out of the way, and we'll come back. I'm just gonna clip these wires, and then I'm not worried about the wire ties right now because I'm going to have to do a bunch of other rewiring anyway. And I can't think about keeping this wiring because I know there's a dead short in it someplace. Yeah. So I don't want to worry about trying to keep it. Oh, it's still tied up over there someplace. I gotta get it. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, so the tie on that one over there I didn't see. See it now. Alright. It's under here. I'll pull this loose. So let's feed this wire. What do I do with the end of it? Alright, let's feed this in through there. Find the end of it again. Well, it just goes. That's no big deal getting that over there. I got that. Now I need to Get this over here. I'm trying to think the best way to do that. All right, let's check and see where these wires come out and go to. Oh! Now, do these wires come through here? Or do they go through the top up there? Let me see. I think they come through the top. Discovered is that those wires go directly to the battery bank or the engine. They don't actually go let's get it caught. All right. Maybe I can see. That's who. I don't know exactly, so I'll have to run down and find out where those two wires go to exactly. But I have to move a bunch of crap out of the way. But that's not where the new wire is going to go. So I've got to figure out. So that's not where the new wire is going to go. I'm actually going to run the new wire into the panel itself and not directly to the batteries through some sort of a fuse block or something. Okay, so we'll be back. So what I've decided to do is run the wiring up through here instead of down through there. So I just pulled it back through. Wish I would have got behind that thing there. Crap. So I got to pull it back through and push it back through again. So I want to get behind on top of this. Oh, well, I can get it on top. I can roll it around. Yeah. Yeah, I can get it on top of it. Okay, no problem. Okay, so now I've got to get this. I got the wire through here, so I've got to leave enough. So I've got to organize all this stuff in the back. So I need to leave enough wire there, and then get my wires over to here. That's about to there. So we cut that off there. Okay. And then let's split this. Let's see, go from there to there. About like so to start with. Come on, split on out there. Cut that far enough. Deep enough, I should say. Okay. That's maybe a little bit more. There we go. Cut that off. Okay. Now strip these using the little things here, that little stripper. Oh, something happened. Not sure. Something. What's happening here? I don't have something tight enough.
Something's happening with my things here. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Oh, this thing here is too close. There we go. Now let's tighten it down. That's what's happening. It slipped off. Okay. All right. All right. So, what size wire was this? 14 wire. 14 gauge. 16, 14 gauge. Okay. So I'm going to put 14 gauge terminals on here. Let me get some different ones here. All right, so I got some 14 gauge to stick on here. Didn't have it on there right. I see it didn't crimp on there good. Another one. Didn't get a good crimp on it. Try it again. Yeah. There we go. Got that one on. Next one on. Okay. Up. Okay. So we get those two on. Let's see if we can get it to heat shrink them. Looks good. Okay. All right, so now we're ready to connect those. A little screwdriver I had. Oh. Oops. Take this a little. Loosen that up.
Stick that down in there. Eyesight ain't all that great. Okay. Alright, that's tied into there. Let's see, I had one that I already had tightened up too over here somewhere. Flashlight. Let's see. Let's see, was it that one right there? That was loose. I had one over here I loosened up already. I think it's this one. Yeah. It's hard for me to see. Yep. There. I don't like the way this panel does this, and eventually I'm going to change it, but okay. Tighten this shit up. Problem is I can't friggin' see. Okay. Okay. So I've got this on the side down there. Let's stick that, hold that back up in there for now. Okay, let's go see if it works. Okay. So that works, and so now all I got to do is clean my wiring up, mount it, and mount everything. And then the toilet itself will be done for the moment. Still have to hook up the pump for the shower, but I'm going to run that off this fuse box I have in here. And I'm assuming I got everything fused correctly. I got a fuse right here, and then of course it's on the circuit breaker fuse, so the wiring should be protected. Alright, so I got all my wiring done, and so I'm good to go with this area now. Alright, so one of the things I did do, I got around today to go ahead and getting all the tape off of the areas. So we got that all taken care of. Something that's been on there for about 3 months. Got a little touch up to do, but it'll be good. So that's good to go. Alrighty, so I just finished editing the video. This will be the last thing that goes on it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, well, the hell with you. I don't give a crap. No, just kidding, just kidding. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that like and subscribe button. This video did go up on the Patreon page for any of y'all who want to join the Patreon. It went up on Patreon a few days ago. So, whatever I say. Next week, I'm actually going to start the flooring tomorrow morning, so we'll get some of that. That's probably next week's video. I'm going to get started, try to get started on it. Need to go ahead and get it done because I had a big mess up when I was doing the wiring. The bucket of glue that you can kind of see sitting on the thing behind me. Somehow or another, I set it on the floor, then I punched a hole in it, had glue all over the damn place, and I had to clean that up. So, anyway, thanks for watching the videos. If you didn't watch it, the hell with you. And if you did watch it, you know what? You're pretty good in my book. See you next week.